येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्च ज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। अज्ञानान्धस्य लोकस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्. We were discussing the Achandayah. In the yesterday class, we revised what we have learned so far, and we shall continue this same revision today also. In the yesterday class, we discussed the cases where akara is followed by any ach letter. In today's class, we shall discuss the cases where the ach letter other than akara is followed by any ach letter. In this section of Ikoyanachi to E Chakravarmanasya, we discussed these cases yesterday. So let us take Ik followed by Ach cases. We know whenever we get to have Ik in the Purvavarna position, we remember Ikoyanachi 6177. This is quite very familiar sutra to us. So this is the Utsarga Sutra. Ikaha Yen Achi. Whenever ik letters are followed by any H letter, there will be Yen Adesha in place of ik. So this is not in the adhikara of Eka Purva Parayoho. It is not Purva Parayoho Ekaha. It is only ik letter which is getting converted into Yen letters. Ach remains as it is. So ikarasya yakara, ukarasya vakaraha, rukarasya refaha, and lukarasya lakaraha. And these sutras come as apavada to ikoyanachi in different cases. So if none of these can be applied, then only we have to apply ikoyanachi. Otherwise, we have to apply apavada sutras only. If none of these red colored is applicable, then only ikoyanachi is to be applied. That we have to keep in mind. So the first one, akasavarne dirgaha. This akasavarne dirgaha comes as apavada to adgunaha in cases of a plus a, and in case of ik plus h also it comes as an apavada to ikoyanachi. So whenever an ik letter is followed by its savarna, then there will be savarna dirgaha instead of yanadesha. So there will be yanadesha only when the ik letters are followed by asavarna h letter. They should not be savarna to those ik letters. So purva paravarna should not be a savarna to purva varna, which is a ik letter. If it is savarna, then akka savarna dirgha blocks ikoyanachi, and there will be savarna dirgha. So the cases of e plus e, here the purva varna is e and the paravarna is an h letter, so ikoyanachi is applicable, but akka savarna dirgha blocks in these cases. So we have savarna dirgha instead of yanadesha. Next, pratamayo purva savarna. Here also, whenever ik letters are followed by this ajadi pratyas of pratama dvitiya vibhakti, then there will be purva savarna dirgha instead of yanadesha by ikoyanachi. So whenever ik letters are followed by au or out, pratama and dvitiya dvivachana pratyaya, as well as as of jas or shas, there will be purva savarna dirgha instead of ikoyanachi. Here also ikoyanachi should be applied, but this blocks pratamayo purva savarna blocks ikoyanachi. So in case of akara followed by au, that nadichi blocks pratamayo purva savarna. So I did not give the example of a plus au for pratamayo purva savarna, but in case of ik plus au, this pratamayu purva savarna is applicable. So for example, ari plus au, here ikara plus au, they both combine to form purva savarna. The purva varna is rasva ikara, its dirgha e comes in place of e plus au by pratamayo purva savarna. Similarly, guru plus au, guru. Matru plus au, here there is a angakarya mandated by the sutra Rutogni Sarvanamastana Yoho. We studied Varnadangam Baliyaha. So the angakarya is more powerful than Varnakarya. So it is here Varnakarya means it is just the there is action or the change between two letters. But angakarya is the pratyaya, because of pratyaya there will be some changes, some vidhi in the anga. So that anga karya is powerful than varna karya. So we have rutogni sarvanamasthana yoho by this sutra. Whenever rukaranta words are followed by sarvanamasthana pratyaya, sud anapumsakasya, by that sutra, the first 5 pratyayas for pullinga and strilinga, they are called as sarvanamasthana. In case of napumsakalinga, jas and shas, they are called as sarvanamasthana. So matru is a strilinga word, so au is a sarvanamasthana. So by rutogni sarvanamasthana yoho, there will be gunadesha. The anurtya of gunaha comes to this sutra from previous sutra, rasvasya gunaha 73108. So rukarasya gunaha ar, so matru becomes matar, au matarau. So pratamayo purva savarna, even pratamayo purva savarna is also not applicable. So whenever we have the sandhi prakarana, we have to see if any angakarya can be applied. If we can apply angakarya, we have to apply angakarya only, not varnakarya. If no angakarya are mandated, then only we have to apply varnakarya. But we have not studied any angakarya. Okay, we are going to study in later classes. So I have not given examples from angakarya section so far. So I have given the examples where only varnakaryas are applicable. This is a case where both angakarya and varnakarya can be applied. By that paribhasha, we will apply angakarya over varnakarya. So matru plus au matarau. Similarly, that's about au pratyaya. We shall take as of jas pratyaya. Here also there is a varnakarya. Sorry, here also there is a angakarya by the sutra jasicha. This is the previous sutra to Rutogni Sarvanamasthana Yoho. That was 110. This is 109. Here also there will be Rasvasya Gunaha Jasi Cha. Whenever a Jas Pratyaya follows, the Rasva letter will get Gunadesha. So here Rasva Ikara is followed by Jas Pratyaya. Then there will be Gunadesha of that Rasva Ikara. So Ari becomes Are. Ikarasya Gunadeshaha Ekaraha. Then by Echo Yavayavaha, there are no sutras that can be applied other than Echo Yavayavaha here. So Arai and Arai plus us, Arayas and Arayaha. This is the Pratama Bahuvachana form. Similarly, Guru plus us, here also it ends with Rasva Ukara. So Gunadesha by Jasicha. Echo Yavayahava Avadesha. Okarasya au, so Guravas and Guravaha. Matru plus us, again here that Rutogni Sarvanamasthana Yoho is applicable because Sarvanamasthana, all those first 5 are Sarvanamasthana. In all those cases, there will be Gunadesha instead of any Varnakarya. So Rukarasya ar, Matar, as, Mataras and Mataraha. Pratama Bahuvachana. And we shall take Shas. Here also but here there is that Rutogni Sarvanamastanayoho is not applicable because up to out the pratyayas are Sarvanamastana. That Shas is the sixth pratyaya, which is not Sarvanamastana in case of Pullinga and Strilinga words. So Rutogni Sarvanamastanayoho is not applicable. Even that Jasischa was for just pratyaya only. It was not for Shas. So there are no Angakarya here. So we can apply Pratamayo Purva Savarnaha here. Once we apply Pratamayo Purva Savarnaha, E plus A becomes Dirgha E. Once we apply, in case of Pullinga words, we have the scope for Tasma Chaso Napumsi. So Shas Pratyayasya Sakarasya Nakaradeshaha. So Areen is the Dvitiya Bahuvachanam. But it is not applicable in case of Strilinga words like Kruti. Here also Pratamaya Purva Savanaha is applicable, but that Sakarasya Nakaraha is not there in case of Strilinga words, so it is Krutihi. Guru plus Asu, Pratamaya Purva Savanaha, Tasmat Shaso Naha. Denu Strilinga word, so Denu who there is no Nakara Desha. Here Pitru, again this Pitru, that Ruto Ni Sarvanamastana Yoho is only for Sarvanamastana and Gni Saptami Ekavachana. So this that sutra is not applicable for Shas Pratyaya, and there are no other sutras from Angakarya. So we can apply Pratmayo Purva Savarna here also. So Ru plus A becomes Dirgha Ru, Purva Savarna Dirgha. And this is a Pullinga word Pitru, so there will be Nakara Desha. Similarly, same thing for Matru also, but this Matru is a Strilinga word, so there is no Nakara Desha. Okay. We discussed the cases where the Pratipadika ends with Rasva Ach letter. Now we shall take the cases where we have the Pratipadika which end with Dirgha letters. Nadi ends with Dirgha E. So Pratamayu Purva Savarnaha is applicable, but that is blocked by Dirghat Jasicha. The previous sutra was Nadichi, which is applicable for only Akara as Purva Varna. So we have taken Ik as Purva Varna here. So I have not taken that Nadichi in this list. From Nadichi, we have the Anurtya Na to this sutra also and Ichi also. So whenever Dirgha Dirghanta Pratipadikas are followed by Ich Pratyahara Pratyarasya Achvarna Athava Jas Pratyaya. That is Au or Shas or As. This, then there will be no Pratamayo Purva Savarna Dirghaha. Purva Savarna Dirghaha. So Pratamayo Purva Savarnaha is not applicable for Dirgha ending Pratipadika. So Nadi plus Au, since here Nadi ends with Dirgha letter, there is no Pratamayo Purva Savarnaha by Dirgha Jasi Cha. Dirgha Jasi Cha just blocks. Once it blocks Pratamayo Purva Savarnaha, then we have the scope for the default sutra, which is Iko Yanachi. By Iko Yanachi, Ikarasya Yakaraha Nadyau. Similarly, Vadu plus Au, Dirgha Vu. So Pratamayo Purva Savarnaha is blocked, and we have Iko by Iko Enachi Vadvoho. Kru, here Kru is Dirgha Ru plus Au, here also it is Dirgha. So that Rukarasya Refa by Iko Enachi. So Crow. So this is wrong example. Wrongly typed here. Then Nadi plus As. The forms will be same in both the Jas and Shas Pratyaya. So there are no specific sutras for Jas or Shas. So I have taken together. Nadi plus As. Here also Pratamaya Purva Savarnaha is blocked dirgat jasi cha nadyah. Actually it is wrong. Dirga by dirga jasi cha, dirga ending letter followed by each pratyara, that is any vowel other than akara, or jas, that is as. It excludes shas. By mistakenly I have taken shas also here. It should be only jas here. So it becomes nadyaha in case of jas only. Similarly pradeep plus as pradyaha. Vadu plus as vadvaha. Here also there will not be any there is no application of pratamayo purva savarnaha. Swayambhu plus as. Here we have some varna karya which we have not, some anga karya which we have not discussed, so I am skipping this. So in case of shas pratyaya, I mistakenly I have typed jas and shas together, but it is only applicable, that jirga jasi is applicable for only jas pratyaya. So in case of shas pratyaya, nadi plus as becomes by pratamayo purva savarna dirgha nadihi. There it is applicable. Pratamayo purva savarnaha is applicable. So nadihi. Similarly in all cases pradi and vaduhu. Vachandasi. Here in case if you apply pratamayo purva savarnaha here also, there will be shakarasya nakara deshaha. It becomes swayambhu is a pulling a word, but pratamayo purva savarnaha is not applicable here because of some anga karya which I don't want to take right now. We'll take all those when we jump into subanta prakaranam. And vachandasi, whatever is told by dirga jasicha is optional in case of chandas. So manushi plus jas. Here manushi ends with dirga e, and we have jas pratyaya. By dirga jasicha we should not apply pratamayo purva savarnaha, but in case of chandas it is optional. Va chandasi. Va means optional. It is optional. It means we if we apply pratamayo purva savarnaha we get manushihi. If we don't apply, then we get manushi plus as manushyaha, like that by koyanachi. Next amipurvaha. Whenever equilators are followed by pratyaya, there will be purva rupa. Ari plus arim, nadi plus nadim, guru plus gurum, vadu plus vadum, kru plus krum. And if you take rasva rukaranta word, then amipurvaha is not applicable. For example, matru plus by rutogni sarvanamastana yoho there will be gunadesha. So matru becomes matar plus mataram. Vande mataram. Next samprasaranacha. Whenever there is samprasaranam, then also we will get ik letters in place of n letters. Usually they will be followed by ach letters. Then between those ik and ach letters there will be purva rupa sandhi instead of ikoyanachi. For example, yuvan plus gne. Gne is chaturthi ekavachana. Yuvan is the nakaranta pratipadikam, means yuvaka. So here that vakarasya samprasaranam bhavati. There is a sutra for that. Chvayuva magonama taddite. Because of which vakara becomes ukara. Now we have ukara followed by akara. So here by blocking ikoyanachi we have samprasaranacha. by which we will have Purva Rupa. U plus A becomes U only. So U plus U again it by Savarna Dirgaha it becomes Dirga U and Ne U Ne is the Chaturthi Ekavachana form for the Pratipadikam U1. And Purana Pratyaya for the Pratipadika 3 we have the Pratyayas Tiya. This is a Tadita Pratyaya. I am not going into the details of that Purana Pratyaya. So this Tiya Pratyaya causes Samprasaranam of the Pratipadika. 3 we have 3 letters. In the word 3 we have 3 letters. Takara, Refa and Ikara. I have wrongly typed Refa as Ra. And in place of Refa we have by Samprasaranam Ru. So now we have Ru plus E. By Samprasaranacha, by blocking Iko Enachi, we have Ru. So we have Trutiya. Similarly, Ta Pratyaya for the Dhatu, Yaj. There will be Samprasaranam of the Yakara. So Yakarasya Ikara. E plus A becomes E only by blocking Iko Enachi. So there will be some other Prakriya. Then Rutavuttu. By this Rutaha Gnasignasoho Ut. So Rukara, whenever it is followed by Gnas or Gnasi Pratyaya, there will be Purva Parayoho Ekaha Ukara Adesha. This Ru plus that A, they combine to form U. So that U is coming in place of Ru by Urandraparaha, that U becomes Ur instead of just U. So Tru plus A becomes Tur. So by Ratsasya, that Sakara gets deleted, which is present after Refa, and Refasya Padante Visargaha Matuhu. So here also Rukara plus A is a case of Iko Enachi. Rutavut is blocking Iko Enachi, and whenever Rukaranta Pratipadika is followed by Akara of the Gnas or Gnasi Pratyaya, there will be Ukara Desha. And Pluta Pragruhya Achinithyam, we are very familiar by right now. Whenever Pluta ik letters are followed by any H letters, there will be Prakruti Bhava. Or if ik letter is a Pragruhyam and it is followed by any H letter, there will be Prakruti Bhava. There are many examples for that. For example, by Idude Dvivachanam Pragruhyam, Dirga Ikaranta, which represent Dvivachana. This Muni is Pratama and Dvitiya Dvivachana form. So it is Dirga Ikaranta and it is in Dvivachana. So it is a Pragruhyam. So whenever a Pragruhya letter is followed by any H letter, there will be Prakruti Bhavaha. Iko Savarne Shakalyasya Rasvascha. Whenever ik letters are followed by Asavarna letter, then there will be Prakruti Bhava. If that ik letter is Dirga, then it will be it will convert it into Rasva, and there will be Prakruti Bhava after that. For example, Nadi plus Atra, Nadi Atra, that Dirga E will become Rasva, and after that there will be Prakruti Bhava, and this is optional. It is not compulsory. So by Iko Enachi we have Nadyatra also. Rutyakaha, whenever ak letters are followed by Rasvarukara, there will be Prakruti Bhava optionally. So Muni plus Rushi, Muni Rushi, atava by Iko Enachi Ikarasya Yakara, Muni Rushi, or Sadhu Rushi, Ukarasya Vakara, atava Prakruti Bhava. Both are Pitru plus Rushi. Here also by Iko Enachi there will be Refa in case of Refa Desha, atava there will be Prakruti Bhava by Rutyakaha. This is optional. Whenever ak letters are followed by Rasvarukara, we have taken that Akara portion in the previous class, and we are discussing ik portion in this. This is about Rutyakaha. Next, Aplutavad Upastite. Whenever a Pluta letter is followed by iti in Laukika Samskrita, then there will be that Pluta letter will behave as if it is apluta. So here also this the Pluta followed by E of iti. In that case, that Pluta will behave like apluta and there will be Savarna Dirgha because they are Savarna to each other. In other cases, U plus E or Ru plus E or Lu plus E, those Pluta letters behave as if they are not Pluta and there will be by Iko energy there will be Yanadesha appropriately. E Chakravarmanasya. So this Pluta E, whenever it is followed by any H letter, then there will be this Pluta will behave as if it is apluta, and then by Iko Yanachi there will be Yanadesha Ikarasya Yakaraha. If it is followed by Ikara, it's Savarna, there will be Dirgha by Akasavarna Dirgha. Otherwise, by Iko Yanachi there will be Yakara Desha. Only for Pluta. In the previous case, in Aplutavad Upasthite, it can be any Pluta followed by only E. Here only E, only Pluta E followed by any H letter. Okay, this is about the cases where Ik is followed by H letters. So Iko Enachi is the default sutra. These are the Apavada sutras. We have to see for the Apavada sutra before we apply Iko Enachi. Next, H plus H. H by H we have A, O, I and O, 4 letters. Whenever they are followed by any swara. The default sutra we are very much familiar. Echo Yavayavaha. Ekarasya Ayadesha, Okarasya Avadesha, Aikarasya Ayadesha, Aukarasya Av Adesha. Achipare. These sutras come as Apavada to Echo Yavayavaha. Very important Apavada from this is Enga Padanta Dati 61109. Whenever there is Ekara or Okara, Eng letters which are present at the end of a pada, and if they are followed by Raswa Akara, then there will be Purva Rupa Sandhi by this sutra. So here we have H letters followed by an H letter. So this is a case of Echo Yavayavaha, but Enga Padanta Dati is blocking Echo Yavayavaha. In this case where that A or O are present at the end of a pada and it is followed by only Raswakara, there will be Purva Rupa Adesha instead of I or Av Adesha. Vane asti, vane asti, ko asya, kosya. Next, Gnasignasoscha. Even though that A or O are not present at the end of a pada, this array or bano, they are not pada. Still, whenever they are followed by Gnasi or Gnas Pratyaya, then there will be Purva Rupa instead of Echo Yavayavaha. So A plus A becomes A only, O plus A becomes O only. Next, Autom Shasoho. Whenever a Okaranta word is followed by Pratyaya or Shas Pratyaya, Pratama Ekavachana or Bahuvachana Pratyaya, then there will be Purva Parayoho Ekaha A Dirgha A Adeshaha. So we have Go plus Gam, Go plus As Gas, that Sakarasya Visargaha Gaha. So Gam is the Dvitiya Ekavachana form, Gaha is the Dvitiya Bahuvachana form. This is for Okaranta words. So here this is also a case for Echo Yavayavaha, where O is followed by H letter, an H letter followed by H letter, but Autom Shasoho blocks Echo Yavayavaha here. Next, all the sutras starting from Prakrutyantah Padam Avyapare till Pluta Pragruhya Achinityam, they come as apavada to echo yavayavaha. Specifically, most of them come as apavada to yenga padantadati. So we have these sutras prakrutyantah padam avyapare. By this, whenever yang letters a or o are followed by akara which is not followed by vakara or yakara in the middle of a verse, then there will be prakruti bhava. By all these sutras, we are we were given the prakruti bhava. So here also by avyad avadya, that's by that sutra also, whenever yang letters are followed by these letters, there will be prakruti bhava. Yajushiraha, here also whenever that o is followed of ur uro is followed by a in Yajurveda, then there will be prakruti bhava. Similarly, apo, jushano, rushno, all these cases followed by akara, there will be prakruti bhava. Anga followed by ange followed by ange, prakruti bhava. Anudatte cha kudapare, whenever yang letters are followed by anudatta akara which is followed by kavargiya vyanjana or dakara, then also there will be prakruti bhava. Avapatasi cha, whenever yang letters are followed by the word avapatha, then also there will be prakruti bhava. These sutras we have already studied and they are related to chandas only, so I am not going into details of those sutras. Sarvatra vibhasha goho, by this sutra, whenever go, the word go is followed, only the word go, whenever it is followed by rasvakara, then there will be optional prakruti bhava, both in case of chandas as well as in laukika samskrita. So if there is prakruti bhava, go plus, for example, go plus agram, it becomes go agram only. It is optional. Otherwise, by the application of yenga padantadati, go agram purva rupa sandhi. By avang spotayanasya, we have avang adesha also, according to the opinion of the grammarian Spotayana. So that is one more option for this, go plus agram. So go gets avangadesha, so it becomes gava plus agram, gavagram by akasavarna dirgha. Indrecha, whenever go is followed by the word indra, so these sutras go sarvatra vibhasha goho and avang spotayanasya, they deal with go followed by akara, rasvakara. And here is one more case where go followed by e. So this was not possible by the previous sutra, so this separate sutra, go plus e. Here also you will get avang adesha according to the opinion of go plus indra. Go gets avang, so it becomes gava plus indra, gavendra by adgunaha. And by pluta pragruhya chinityam, whenever h letters a, o, I, au, they are, if they are pluta h letters are followed by any h letter, there will be prakruti bhavaha. So all these are all this can be, this pluta pragruhya chinityam also can be apavada sutras to echo yavayavaha. So by this we studied the cases of h plus h also. By this we completed all possibilities of h plus h combinations, so the utsarga and apavadas. So we have to keep in mind the utsarga and we have to look for the apavadas. If no apavada sutras can be applied, then only we have to apply utsarga. Dhanyavadaha.